There's always that young girl inside us that still has all those hopes and dreams. We just learn not to listen to her anymore. Everybody, thank you so much for coming back and seeing me and Desi today. I hope you had a good, safe week, and I think we're going to have some fun today. I want to share with you my favorites of the year. Okay, we're only 2 months in, but what the heck. I don't have a lot of stuff, but what I do have is so good, and I can't wait to show you and see what you think. I have some things that I think truly will help our lives. I had such a lovely week this week. It was just so soft and pleasant. And one thing that made it so special is I got some clothes and some silk pillowcases from the company LilySilk. And I have been using their silk pillowcases for a long time. But Winnie wrote me from the company and she said, would you like to partner with us and do a little sponsorship for us? And I said, yes, I would love to. So I have a little discount code below that's going to get you, I believe, 12% off your order. I got 2 of the most beautiful silk blouses I've ever seen, and I can't wait to show you what they look like. And one of them is the one that I have on now. That is so perfect for this summer, 4th of July. I don't think anybody does silk like LilySilk. It's so beautiful. And I wanted to start out just by saying that they have these lovely silk pillowcases. Look at how they come packaged. What a gift for someone, right? And the pillowcases not only look beautiful, but what's so wonderful is that it helps us ladies when we sleep. If we're sleeping on silk, then, well, our skin won't wrinkle as much, our hair won't frizz, and they're wonderful to travel with. The shirt that I have on is 100% silk. It has the beautiful navy stripes that I think are just perfect for this summer. The 4th of July, maybe closing on a house. It's kind of a very chic power shirt, and it's just beautiful. 100% silk. And it doesn't wrinkle, and it washes up beautiful. It looks so elegant and so expensive, but the thing I love most about this shirt is the way the light catches it. You walk across the room and it's just so beautiful. The light just dances over it. I have loved beautiful blouses ever since I was a little girl, and my mama always used to buy me very beautiful blouses. I think that's why I love skirts so much. But LilySilk sent me this handkerchief skirt. I call it an accordion skirt. It's the finest skirt that I own. It's so beautiful. The way that it hangs, the way the light catches it, it's so elegant and so lovely. It's very roomy, so I think you might be able to size down. This silk blouse is just so beautiful. I thought it was black, but it's actually a very dark navy. I didn't realize that when you wear a 100% silk blouse and it's a dark color, it's like magical. I never dreamed that I could be wearing 100% silk and have it affordable, but It's chic, it's elegant, and it's beautiful. I want to remind you one more time down below, if you saw something you like, there is a code down below that you can use to get 12% off your order. But I hope you like the clothes. I love to decorate, you know that. I can't get enough of it. I love decorating a tiny little 500 square foot apartment. I love decorating my home that I used to have in Heritage Hill. That was almost 4,000 square feet. So I don't care. You put me in a box and I'm just going to arrange the box just so. But there are certain things that I get obsessed with. Things that trigger my imagination, and I think if I do a little vignette in my home with that particular object, I can see other things going with it that will be unique. It will make a statement and it will just make me happy. I saw this jar at the thrift store. It's just an amber jar. It looks very old-fashioned. And the label says rosemary. And I thought, suddenly I could see in my new kitchen, hopefully, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Where have I heard that before? I went on the internet and I went shopping to find more of these beautiful amber jars, hopefully, with a little label. And no, I can't find them anywhere. There are amber jars that you can pick up on Amazon, but they're just not the same. They just don't look the same. This has such a nice antique vibe. This winter just seems so long and so dark and so cold here. And my mood started to plummet right around Christmas time. And I remembered that when that happens, it's usually because my vitamin D level is so low. I don't know if this happens to you, and you probably need to talk to your doctor about it. And I have, but I forgot. I was not taking my vitamin D supplement. I don't think it matters what kind you take. I'll list the kind that I take that I love. I love these glasses so much, and I have mentioned them before, but you ask me about them all the time, so I just wanted to quick shout them out. The older I get, the more sensitive I am to light, and especially this winter when the sun would hit the snow, it would hurt my eyes so much. And sunglasses are hard for me because I'm blind as a bat. I use readers that are 3.25, and that's what these are. These are 3.25. You can order them in any strength you might need, but they're fashionable, they're practical. They were a life changer for me. In the morning when I'm walking Desi, I'm not walking into trees anymore because I can see. I made a vow that I was buying no new makeup for 2023. And okay, I failed. So I'm watching QVC. And the models are showing the full coverage foundation of Doll Tan. And I'd heard of that before, but I heard, full coverage, I'm not going to like that. And they had it on sale. You got the foundation with this beautiful little foundation brush, which I haven't used yet, but it's pretty. Anyway, let me cut to the chase right now. It's a beautiful foundation, but for me to recommend it, I think there would have to be a few little caveats. And It's long wearing. It feels nice on the face. It does dial back the clock because you are covering everything. The longer this foundation is on your face, the more beautiful it is. But I just have to say, if your problem isn't hyperpigmentation or age spots, you wouldn't need a makeup like this. It's not going to help with sagging or, my crow's feet. I understand that. But it is kind of fun to not have to use concealer. But also, this is not a cakey foundation. It's very pretty. I have it on now. I've worn it every day this week. I used very, very little under eye concealer because I didn't have to. This is kind of the bomb. So it's $39 and you get a brush with it. It's cruelty free, and that's good, and it's considered clean makeup. So to be totally honest with you, I could have a big tattoo on my face that says I love Paul McCartney, and I could put this foundation on and it would completely cover it. It's that powerful. Wow. Who knew? There will always be that young girl inside us, and we still have all those beautiful hopes and dreams. It's just now, maybe those dreams aren't quite as big, quite as grand. But it's the little things. It's the little things that are so important to us now. The little things that make our hearts sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. A couple nights ago, I was answering some comments. I try. I know I fail, but I try. And after I read this comment, I was sobbing. I tried to reel it in, but I couldn't help it. I was just sobbing. And the comment wasn't particularly sad. This beautiful couple in their 70s were in England, and 10 years ago they moved out of the city to find a more peaceful place. They felt they were getting older and their life would be winding down, and they wanted somewhere quiet. Well, 10 years later, they don't want that. They want to go back to the city. And they said they prayed every day for just the right little place that they could afford, that would have a balcony. Not a big balcony, not a fancy balcony. Just a balcony. So they could feel like they were part of life again. Even though they were 10 years older. Isn't that beautiful? We're always led to believe that people want these big, huge things, lots of money and fancy cars and a handsome pool boy. Okay. People are they're so beautiful. And their wants and their needs are so simple and yet so powerful. And that's what that comment made me realize. It made me look at myself and everybody in my life differently. We want small things, but we have to move mountains to get that one small thing to make our hearts sing. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I loved every second of it. And I hope you enjoyed the little fashion show. And please remember, you get 12% off. There's a coupon down below. Have yourself a wonderful, happy, brand new week. And when you're done with your week, you come back and see me and Desi, okay? All right, it's a deal. We'll be here. I think we all have our own version of wanting a little balcony for ourselves. For me, I think it comes down to just having that special person to love, and for that person to love me. I can't promise you how I'll feel tomorrow, but tonight I am madly in love with you. And it feels like forever. I spent so much time filming today. I always wondered, does Desi get mad at me? Is he just sitting there thinking, she is so self-centered?